How much do you owe on the house?
30 to 40.
You owe $213,000.
I feel like I am losing control.
This is madness, dude.
I think something got to change.
Ah! Beautiful. That's a great one to pay off. Well done. Discover it, 2,880. What the guys? All I know is that this one is accruing a ton of interest. Why? Why would this have gone up, guys? You guys have made real progress, and this is good. You guys are going to be so happy on the other side of this. You guys are killing it, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Rosa and Sam, I feel like we were just here. Time flies. Happy to have you guys here. Last happy to have such a big stack of paperwork. Okay, the stack. It was you were in Fat Stack Week, right? Mm-hmm. That was one of our most popular themed weeks. And it was a fat stack. I can't tell if it got smaller because it's still one of the literal fattest stacks that we've ever had on the show. I hope it's smaller. Please tell me it's gotten smaller. Listen, we did a follow-up at the very, very beginning of this year, and we're already in like the 5th month of the year. So how has life progressed in a few months?
Good. Made progress.
Lots of progress. It's been good. I got a bit of a raise.
Good.
So, yeah. Definitely some more income came in. I also started doing taxes, which is crazy. I was a tax preparer at the end of January, so a lot of income came in with that as well. And
okay, very cool.
Yeah, it's been relaxing. It's been rough, but it's been relaxing.
Relaxing?
Yeah.
How what's relaxing?
Just I guess how much has been paid. It just physically feels lighter.
Good.
Yeah, less stress.
Love
less
that.
weight.
Yeah, less weight.
Yeah, very good. So you were at $41.50 a month, maybe not. I think. What does that move to?
So the hourly went up a little bit. So probably like 43, but with the taxes.
That's done.
That's done. But I should still have about a month of that left.
How much will it be coming in for that?
About 4,000.
Cool. You seeing her?
Yeah.
Grinding.
Are you ever seeing her though? Because she's working so much right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still see her.
Okay.
I'm right there with her.
You're still at that 38 a month?
Yes.
Very good.
Working overtime as well.
Or his is
Mine
16.
went up.
Yeah, I think yours went up.
Yeah,
because his
mine
is 1660 every 2 weeks take home.
Okay.
So I think that one
1660. Cool. So we're looking at we've shot up from we shot up to $7,620. Now, of course, last time we talked about how insane your debt was, of course, and but you said a lot changed, and it had been 3 months, and it's been 4 months this time, and you did admit though, this makes me nervous. Because we'll be there in like 6-7 months. That Christmas was hard. Yes. But you did start going to therapy. You got diagnosed with ADHD and depression. How's that going? Everything better on that end?
Yeah, they had to up my medication. So I didn't want to be on antidepressants, but they basically explained it where it kind of pushes out like good dopamine hits, which makes sense because I used to get the same feeling when I used to buy stuff. Like I'd get that rush. And now I don't really crave to buy anything.
Okay.
We're still kind of struggling with the out to eat a little bit.
Because last time you even talked about like leaving the studio last time. You're like, well, I want to pick up something. And you're like, no, let's eat at home. And you're like, okay. You agreed to. That's good. Yeah. Well, what's the struggle? How much are we eating out to eat?
3.
3 what?
Maybe 3 times a month, 3 or 4. Yeah, it's not the worst, but
I thought we were going to be at 3 a day.
Oh, no. It was just I was just been busy. Yeah, just been busy, and we tried to do the meal prep, and that helped.
It made a difference.
Yeah. So we're still struggling on that a little bit.
And of course, previously we're talking originally, you said you had 31 cards, and with those cards, you also had some retirement accounts, and the Fidelity account was on track for your age at that 5,976. Homestead went through, and you got 3 refunds because the homestead went through for your property taxes, and you put it all towards credit card debt, which of course is kind of a shortcut without the behavior change, but there was behavior change in general, so it's certainly not the worst thing. And your car loan went down from $11,895 to $9,765 in 3 months. You try to get rid of your timeshare, but the timeshare company would not let you, which, sometimes you got to use one of those exit companies, but they can be a little sketchy as well. You use the American Express for points and cash back, and of course, why? We had a little beef back and forth on that.
Yes.
So it's like, what are we doing? Like, let's get on the road. Let's not veer. Let's stay on the Autobahn. Let's get to the destination, okay?
Right.
All right. And you're paying monthly payments and got back money each month for your purchases to not accrue the interest. And that's great if there's actual progress being made. But on that one, the card only went down $75. So that was our big little
Our beef
thing. Yeah. You paid off and closed your Victoria's Secret and Capital One Platinum and Walmart card. But I was still asking why you're spending on the American Express Gold card. And it was because, well, you already paid for the year to use it. But I'm like, let's stay on the path. I don't care. There's extra little things where if we do everything perfect, you might save a couple bucks. You might make a couple bucks cash back. I'd rather get you to the end of the line.
Right.
Because the end of the line is the financial freedom. And you guys were so beyond away from financial freedom at the beginning that I just want us to get us there. Okay? Also, you're getting about 1,000 calories from a single slice of cheesecake. Yeah. And you said you're doing the snowball method with the avalanche method and defended using the American Express card and defended using that. You kept defending the Express Gold card. It just happened. You had Popeyes and Amazon, Home Depot, TikTok Shop, Boom, Boot Barn. And yeah, then you got a worldwide vacation. That card charged $800 in deferred interest. So your credit card actually balance went up on that. And you made a lot of progress, of course. Closing some accounts, paying off some accounts. We love to talk about that. And you talked about bankruptcy of several people. And then you took out a 401k loan of $2,800 to put towards your debt. Okay. But we got to cross off 12 cards during the follow-up, and that was really good. And he asked if you should cut their credit cards that they're currently using. And honestly, probably. And you went from a Hammer financial score of 2.5 a few months prior to 4 out of 10. Which is wonderful. Yes. Let's see where we're at today, guys, okay? So we got to cut out a lot of cards last time, but, let's see. The stack is still fat. I just hope they're mostly empty statements.
Yes. Hopefully.
I hope so. And we're still in San Antonio, I'm assuming?
Yes.
26, 27?
Yes.
Okay. American Express Cash Magnet Card. Chunky. $4,558, $126 minimum monthly payment. What is going on with this card? Okay, no purchases. There is interest accruing, but no purchases.
We got on a financial hardship program for that one. So it still remains open, but they dropped the interest to 9.99%.
Okay, still brutal. You're not beating the market by putting money in the market. So it's still very bad, but it is not as bad.
Right.
I'm happy to see we're not purchasing.
Yes.
Where's any kind of progress gone towards? Let's talk about that.
Or what do you mean?
Where's any progress gone towards that you guys have been making? Because certainly not this card, right?
Yes.
Oh, we were snowballing the cards that had anything above 10% interest.
Okay.
So we're
So that's not snowballing, that's avalanching.
So all the higher end ones, we were focusing on those first, and working our way down to the
do
lower end ones.
any of the 0% interest.
So that's avalanche. You're going highest interest rate to lowest.
Well,
Snowball's lowest balance to highest, regardless of interest rate.
Okay.
To unlock minimum monthly payments and snowballing those towards the other debts.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Avalanche isn't bad. Avalanche technically, mathematically gets there a little quicker. Usually. It's pretty small, but snowball method shows more completion rates because there's more psychological wins hitting out of the gate.
I think after this card that we're paying on right now, I think we're going back to the snowball because we have
the flip-flop?
Because we had 28 credit cards.
Yeah.
So about half of them, when we closed all of them, they gave us 0% interest. So anything above that 10%, we were just snowballing because we had so many. So after this last card, we have a couple cards that have like a $600 balance that we could have easily paid, but again, it's at 0%.
But your minimum monthly payments get the...
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, well, let's keep going. Got a lot to go through. Double the love! Yeah, it says minimum monthly payment, but no interest accruing on this one, right? With the Alta?
0%. 0%.
Okay, very good. But minimum monthly payment is being made. This is at $4,817.15 with an $87 minimum monthly payment being made and 77 cents. 5 years to pay off, only minimum. 2 years on the last one.
Right.
Okay. American Express Gold Card. Chunky.
That's our
No
beef.
purchases. Love that, though. Love that.
Big
Thank you.
Yes. And we took off my nephew from that card.
Good.
Too. And he actually got his own American Express card
I
now.
hope that works for him.
Yeah. So when we cut it up, we haven't used it since.
4 years to pay off this one with minimums only. $5,148.51. Minimum $131.
Yeah, so they dropped
Interest.
the minimum payment on that one too.
And we had $41.59 of interest accruing.
Yeah, because they dropped the interest to 9.99 on that one too.
Good. Okay. Yeah, no progress on that one, but we're going through. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. But getting to that lower interest rate, okay. So a couple things. Let's celebrate it. Yay! I'm glad we did that. That's good.
Yes.
2, don't celebrate it too hard and all of a sudden let your foot off the gas because, we think we won because we made this step, okay?
Yeah.
And we still need to go hard. We need to go hard because these balances are middle-class destroyers.
Right.
Okay. Including with this one. $4,558.89 on this Amazon Chase card. 4 years to pay with the minimum monthly payment. A little bit of interest accruing because they dropped it dramatically with the $91 minimum monthly payment being made. I'm glad to see these no purchases. I'm glad to see no fees this year.
Yeah, no fees, no purchases. I think that one's 2% interest.
City Double Cash, $1,289.76 with a $26 minimum monthly payment. No interest.
None.
Good. You actually made more than the minimum monthly payment, and this takes 4 years to pay off with the minimum. Okay. Kind of close to the credit limit, but that is where we are. But yeah, we got that 0% interest rate. Worldwide vacation. Right. No interest, though. I'm glad to see that. You make the minimum monthly payment $109.97. It's going to take 5 years to pay off. That's a brutal one. Balance is $6,048.50.
Yeah, that one was the one that got that deferred interest hit.
Yeah. And what is the status of the timeshare today? I used to think SEO was just some tech wizardry that only guys with 10 monitors and energy drink addictions understood. But it turns out it's actually what makes or breaks your website's success. And if you're not ranking on Google, you're basically invisible. But today's sponsor, Moz Pro, takes the complexity out of SEO so digital marketers can rank with ease. No wizardry required. It's the trusted all-in-one SEO essentials platform that helps marketers create high-ranking content, attract qualified traffic, and drive real growth without having to decipher Google's secret playbook. And with Moz Pro campaigns, you get an all-encompassing dashboard that tracks your rankings, identifies technical issues and blockers, and finds new link opportunities to boost your website visibility all in one place. Forget wasting hours on keyword research. With features powered by Moz AI, Keyword Explorer makes content creation easier by finding the best search terms for you, so your content actually gets found in search. If you want to stop guessing and start ranking, try Moz Pro free today at moz.com/Caleb. Thanks to Moz Pro for sponsoring. Let's get back to the episode.
They still haven't let us.
Have you looked at exit companies?
So we did, and a couple of them don't work with ours. But the taxes, they're supposed to train me on credit repairs. So I'm wondering if I could find some type of loophole in the contract to get out of the timeshare.
Have you put it through like GPT 4.0 or something? 04? No, sorry. No. GPT 03, I think.
I haven't.
Put it through that. Just see if there's any outs in it. It analyzes it pretty well because legal's all just based on pre-existing text, right? So they don't really have to like brainstorm. It doesn't really have to do anything. So it's usually pretty good at like poking holes and things. And then if there's any indication of maybe poking holes, then you can take it to like a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still making the minimum payment on that.
You said that was 03? That was 03. You said GBC 03?
Yeah, I would just put the contract through that.
That'll be nice because I'm
just
so
ask
tired
if there's any loopholes or outs that you might be able to find on it.
Yeah.
Okay. TJ Maxx, 4 years with the minimum monthly payment on this one. $12 minimum monthly payment. New balance, $600.92. Payment made. No purchases. Good. I'm so happy to see no purchases.
Yeah, no purchases.
So happy to see.
Fixing the behavior, fixing it.
Good. Yes. Absolutely. Guys are on the right track with that because obviously we started with the mountain, right? Yeah. And there's still a big hill to climb, but you guys are doing it right so far. $1,486.73 on the Synchrony card with a $29 minimum monthly payment. That's what was made. 4 years to pay this one off. $0 interest. Very good. Good. So lots of phone calls were made.
A lot.
Yes.
So many. Yeah, I know if we make the minimum payments on the majority of the cards that we have left, they'll be paid off in the 60 months. and when we signed up. Obviously, I don't want to take that long.
No.
But.
Oh, hold on. Navy Federal, 1,340 down to 0.
Yes.
What happened here?
That one's paid.
Yeah.
Haven't been used.
What did we funnel towards it? Was like, what was the action behind this?
We had to just put all of our extra money towards that card. We stopped using credit cards too, so that definitely helped save a little bit of money for sure.
And we chose this one because it was at 18%?
Yes.
Yes.
And it had I think the starting balance was around 1,400. Yeah. So we paid that off shortly after we saw you in January.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done. That's wonderful to see. Looks like this card was paid off. It was only a $27 balance. Why was there a $27 balance?
That one's paid off. No, it was an interest. It was an interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like the previous month before paid off. Interest
Yeah, that one's paid off.
Good. And that was at a 30% interest rate. So glad to see that. So that's 2 down, 2 killed.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
All right. My Best Buy credit card. Oh, boom. $226 down to 0. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Also 30%. Great.
Yeah.
Well done. Love to see that. Samsung financing. Also murdered down from $132.12 to 0. Incredible. Love to see it. So good. So good. And that was at 30%?
30%.
PenFed. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, you paid off from 3,316 down. Now the interest hit and the interest put under the balance and then you paid that off. Yep. Great. This is a huge one. How do we do this one?
From the taxes.
Oh,
the
wow.
tax money.
That extra grind. Yeah. I love that. Any more extra grinds either of us can do throughout the year? Utilize our skills?
I started doing social media too.
Okay.
So that's
and I'm working overtime.
Yeah, his overtime.
Love it.
So that's about an extra 700, 800
It'll
a month.
be so worth it when this is all gone, and then you guys can let the foot off the gas once you have your fully funded emergency fund. Oh my goodness, the weight off your guys' chest.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea. The freedom
I can feel it little by little. I can feel it.
Oh yeah. The freedom on the other side, man.
Yes, there is.
It's gonna blow your mind what it's like. Something you guys haven't experienced in a long time.
We've never experienced it.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
It was so good, and so good for the little one on that other side. They don't know it,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be so good for them.
Yeah, we've gotten into it with her a couple of times on why we can't go out to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, we made her pay once because she wanted McDonald's, and I was like, we can't.
But you know what? In just a couple of years, once we get that fully funded emergency fund, let's save a few $1,000 up, and let's go on a cool, super cool vacation.
Yeah,
let's reward ourselves with that. Get that fully funded emergency fund, pay off the debt. Maybe a big Disney World trip. I don't know.
That's where she wants to go.
Well, there we go. Disney. Yeah. It's a little expensive, but we can budget it out.
Yeah.
By then.
And it will be fine. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Got that 6-month emergency fund. This is good. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one's interesting. So it was 6,729. Now it's down to 6,154.
Oh,
it's a Discover It card.
That one's even more. You want to see it on my phone?
Okay.
Yeah. That's more. Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing here is you made way more than the minimum monthly payment.
Yeah.
Chunky interest accruing. So that's why we're attacking this one.
Yeah, so that one, they only gave us 16.99% for 12 months, and that 12 months is going to end soon.
Ooh, yeah.
I think we have maybe 4 months left.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it.
I see where I'm prioritizing. I like with you guys' discipline that you're using Avalanche. Avalanche is fantastic when you're disciplined. You guys are being disciplined. So you're doing it really well.
Yeah, it's been rough, though.
It's
been rough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's the work you're putting in, but it's paying off, and you're seeing the results, right? Yeah, 2,950. That's great.
Yeah, that one's paid off.
On its way.
Yeah, we're paying that one
on
off.
Its way. I love it. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Okay, Citi Thank You Preferred card. Let's see, minimum due is 15. Yeah, this one's just sitting at that low interest, $5 accrued, sitting at 631.99 right now. And I understand why. Those are attacking the other ones. Totally fine. It's at that 10% interest.
Yeah, I think that one may be the next one after the Discover that we'll pay, which should be pretty quick because it's only 600. So
work our way down to the lower end ones.
Right.
Perfect. Okay, Inc. Yeah, 37. That's our minimum monthly payment. Oh no. Oh well, wait. Oh wait, no. This was paid down from $2,956 to $37, and that was just the interest accruing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Love it. That's killer.
What?
Well, the New Breeds purchase on there.
Oh no, that was my friend, and I made her refund me. I promise you. We haven't went to any Uber
Actually,
Eats.
I see the refund hit.
Yeah, I made her because I was like, my card was saved on there, and she.
Okay.
Yeah, she refunded me. We haven't done any Uber Eats.
Okay. Yeah. $1,049 on another Best Buy card. Oh, but we brought that down to $367. Why did we hit this one so substantially?
That one's paid.
Oh, this one's gone.
That one's paid.
Yes.
Love it. Okay.
So that one, we had a promotional period that ended April 20th.
Yeah.
So we paid it before that. So we didn't get hit with deferred interest.
I can't believe how much paperwork there's still to go through. You guys, man, what you guys did was crazy. $0 in the Apple Card. That's great. There was a Booksy charge?
That was on accident because I locked the card. I locked the card.
Yeah.
But it still charged it.
Listen, you guys are changing behavior. And you might be able to become credit card people again. Let's not take that risk.
Yeah.
Purchasing our credit cards until we're fully out of this, but we might be able to get there again. And you guys are showing that there is discipline that would suggest that maybe you can do it in the future.
Yeah, that one's paid off. So I automatically paid that one.
Yeah, Apple Card's gone. Okay, City Custom Cash, $2,430, $45 minimum payment made, $0 interest. That's fine. Brought it down to $2,385.82. Funeral Chapel?
Yeah, we paid my dad's headstone off, so he has his headstone. So we were paying $40 a month, and it would have took forever for him to get it. Yeah. So now he has that too. So that's paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Current principal balance on this. I don't even know what this is called. Senate Holiday?
That's a timeshare.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping to get rid of it, but
yeah. I mean, this one you're likely gonna have to sell, but in terms of actually getting out of it's brutal.
It's bad. Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Toyota. Yeah, lower interest rates. So you're probably not going crazy on this one, right? Or $7,260.38 with a $573 minimum payment. We're just grinding on that one.
Yeah, it's like $6,900 right now. So I was gonna ask you about that one.
Okay.
Right now we pay $150 a week. We've always paid $150 a week.
Yeah.
If we pay $200 a week, it'll be paid off by the end of this year. Or should we just not focus on that?
You're already doing so well in the Avalanche. Like if you guys are successful at Avalanche, let's keep Avalanche because that's like the preferred
all the way down to the lower.
We can do it. Yeah. So this one will get attacked in the Avalanche, but this is not there yet.
Yeah, because I think it's only 5%. Yeah.
Okay. There's the mortgage. Yep. Not expecting anything crazy here, obviously.
Yeah, and we're 2 months ahead on our mortgage.
Okay.
Too.
Sure.
Yeah.
This Ally. Oh. So that's all the debt, right?
Yeah, we switched banks.
Okay.
Yeah, we finally switched banks.
Account, $10,000. Savings went up. We're putting money towards savings instead of debt?
We have the 1 month emergency fund now.
This is more than that. $10,000 is more than a month.
Yeah, and then we have. Well, I think you told us to do 2 months.
Okay. So how much does it cost to live in a month?
About $6,000.
Okay. Cool. Then you're almost there.
So right now we have.
I'm okay with
11,300.
2 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're about 2 months.
When we have a little one.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, checking account. Let's go through this with 3,185 in it. Started from 394. That's scary. Okay, withdraw. Payroll withdraw. Nothing crazy. Withdraw. Yep, not crazy. McDonald's. Not gonna freak out about it because you guys are doing really good. Unless I see like 1,000 more.
No, you shouldn't.
Nothing crazy. Ulta, Sephora, Live Oak.
Yeah.
Crazy. Good. Chick-fil-A, Brew, Krispy Kreme. This page isn't great. It's okay. Again, like I said last time, I'd rather you take a couple months longer to get there, as long as it means we actually get there, versus a lower chance of getting there. Nothing crazy. Ross.
Yeah, we had to get clothes for sure.
Okay. Nothing crazy. Cash App, nothing crazy. A few eBays in a row. 3 eBays.
eBay?
eBay. 3 eBays?
I don't have eBay.
ePay. Sorry, my bad. It was just some ePay, so transferring. Okay. It's not that bad. Actually, I vibe with it. It's fine.
Way better than last time.
Whatever amount of spending that was, you can do that as long as you continue doing your extra grinding that you're doing on top of what you're doing. Savings is moving stuff over. Okay, nothing crazy. Investing, yep. Okay. How old are we again? 627. Yeah, 7,380 in this. I'm sure took a little bit of a hit this year so far, but it's almost rebounded.
Yeah.
Okay, then this retirement account. Oh, yeah, that's fine. 2,000. And then 2,000 and that. What's this?
That's all the balances.
Love it.
So
you've paid off so much. This is so good.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask.
Yes, please.
After the Discover, because it's only that $2,900, should be paid off this month. After that, just what you're seeing, should we just go in that order down, or should we pay the American Express? Because those are 9.99.
Yeah, I mean, again, with what you're doing, the avalanche method, it's working. So I would continue doing it. If you, for some reason, start feeling like you're losing momentum, maybe switch to the snowball method so you see a bit more rewards right away. But as you're continuing down this road, I'm very good with you continuing down this road. And when the interest rates are pretty much matched, I would just kill the smallest balance of the tied interest rate. So I think you guys are doing really well.
Because I think we need to free up a little bit more monthly income.
Well, okay, if that's the priority, then let's attack the smallest balances. I'm okay with however you're doing
and have extra left over, basically.
Yeah, I'm okay with however you guys want to do it. What matters is we keep up the momentum. Keep it up, and you guys are done in I don't know.
Yeah, we should be done this year for sure.
Exactly, which is incredible. I mean, you guys are killing it. You guys are killing it, guys. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, we've paid off half for sure since we've seen you.
What is this? CHICJ?
CHI? Oh, it's City. City.
City, that's your city?
That's 631.
That's at 1,289. You want to unlock minimum monthly payments? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think going how the avalanche method, how we've been paying those $6,000 cards, it's been rough.
Oh,
so I think we
true grind, yeah.
Yeah, so I think to pay off at least those two $600 cards would just, because they're so much easier to pay off now
than beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are killing it. I'm really proud of you. You guys are a great success story on here. Pull up your Venmo and I'll give you that amount so you can just wipe off those cards today, okay?
Those 2 cards?
Yeah, I want to pay for those 2 cards. You guys have been making great progress. You deserve it. You deserve the extra love. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's wipe them off the board today.
That's crazy. Thank you.
We'll do that off camera, but no, I think this is great. And then that immediately unlocks some more on a monthly basis.
More freedom.
Yeah.
And then you just start piling that towards the other debts. And I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Are there any questions here of what you guys are thinking?
And you have one question to ask?
I think we kind of got it answered because we're gonna
the other question?
Possibly start paying for daycare.
How much?
The lowest we found was $120 a week. So we visit that one. So I think we should be okay.
Just might have to continue that extra grind for a little bit.
Yes.
But
yeah, we try to push without it as much as possible, but it's getting a little difficult.
I mean, just a couple of these smaller ones paid off, and that almost covers
it basically.
Yeah.
Because we're paying my mom right now about like $200 a month, so that would be an extra $200-300, which is why I was trying to figure out which cards to pay off to kind of get to that. So, but I think we should be okay.
You guys got this.
Yeah.
All right. I want to see you guys here by the end of the year with this all paid off. That's the next mission.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about next steps from there once we meet, okay?
Yes.
The next time I see you, everything's paid off.
Yes, sir.
Everything's paid off. Yeah. About 30K left, but we got it.
I already asked you guys last time if you recommend other people being on financial audit, but I'll let you answer that again. Do you recommend people come on financial audit?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes. We're probably in the best headspace that we've been in a really, really long time.
Love it.
And the yelling helps so much. It helps.
The budget, I mean, it's so much better out of this time. I think that went up from a 5 to between a 7 and an 8. I don't like the birthday excuse. It's never a good excuse. 7 out of 10. Debt, it's already gotten better. It's still brutal. I'll move it from a 2. For your income situation, get it, nothing's in collections, 0% interest rate. I'll move it from a 2 to 3 out of 10. Emergency fund, actually.
Yeah, we didn't have
really
one last
good.
time.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. Retirement, it's still about that 3 out of 10. And obviously, you shouldn't be focusing on it now. And real estate's about the same at about that 8 out of 10. So we're going to see a good jump here, guys.
A lot can happen in 6 months.
Absolutely,
sure.
when you work your ass off, and you guys did. Guys, we moved from a hammer financial score 4 out of 10 to now rounded up a 6 out of 10. That's because you guys are just balancing those things. You're just moving it up. This is great to see, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So keep the grind. We'll see you guys when you pay off that debt. Well, on the recording, I'll pay off those 2 cards, and that'll be great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys download my budgeting app. It's linked below. For those who sign up for the annual version, I'll sign our budget-friendly cookbook, which you can't purchase anywhere else, and I'll mail it directly to you. I'll see you in the next episode.